So there's a lady named Marie Quisenberry. She goes to one of the churches that my wife goes to. She comes and helps us out with many of the chores at home. And so she would come and, so mom kind of got very fond of her because she's a very kind person. She brings flowers into the room and helps her with a lot of things. So one day Mary called me a few days before her death, a few days before. She said, I had this dream. And this dream was like, she's actually here, so you can talk to her later if you want to. She had this dream where there was this, she was seeing the clouds part and a heavenly light coming, and then she saw Jesus in the dream. And then along with that, there was a lady, was a beautiful lady with the white, black hair. And then Jesus says, this is Elia. Aleyamma is her name. So Jesus says, this is Elia. And then she was also told that she was a teacher and she did a lot of work in the teaching and so on. And that the vision had faded or something. After that, she went and talked to my mom about it. And she says, Marie says that mom pretty much smiled and said, I know. She said, I know. She said, I prayed to God that He would reveal myself, my true self to you. So that's why you had a dream. So from that point, I think Mary thought that she had to help mom in various things she was doing. Okay. And then a few days before, the day she died, she came to me, and when I came to her, she said, there is this ring I wear, which represents a bond. I want you to take it out and put it on your own hand. This was the day she died. Before she died, she said that. So I did that, and then at the night, my sister was there at the time, and the sister went back, and that night she died, after seeing myself, my both sisters. And that night, that's the night she died. And then we were all surprised because the nurse had said, she has many more weeks to go. Why did it happen so fast? We were all surprised. And my wife was asking me, did you do something? What was it? What happened? Why did she go so fast? So we were I was also kind of concerned or worried about that. Why did she go so fast? So a couple of days after I wake up in the morning, and there is a song going through my head. This is a Christian song which we sing I recognize it as singing during the marriage ceremony. So it says, Varthiya Devam Tiruguruvayali Udasara Varthatte. It's done when you do that ceremony, right? That song is running in my mind. It's not often that you wake up in the morning with a song running in your throat. It is a church song. So that's pretty uncommon. So I thought there was something going on here. So I wanted to go look into what this marriage ceremony and everything is about. So I went and looked into my mother's diary and all that, trying to find it. I know she keeps a diary. So I took care of to find it, and my dad is looking at me. It's just 48 hours and he's looking through her stuff. So I went and found this diary and I tried to flip through it and go back and tried to find a reference to this marriage that she's talking. And then I found it in 1996. She says, this is the day of my marriage. I was married to the Lord and He purified me. And then there's other references to marriage. And then I looked at the date. It was July 12th, 96. The same day she died. So July 12th was the day she was married. Oh no, July 12th is the day she died, left. So that was really surprising for me. I thought, okay, that's really great because she was well planned for it. She knew that it was coming. And July 12th was the day for her. And then I further looked into that. Then I found that in 2004, that is like from July 12th, 96 is around 16 to 17 years. So 2004 is about half of that, about 8 years from that one. She's returned about her death. She says, I saw a vision where the candle is half burned. The candle is half burned. She's returned. And this is reference to her death. So she's gone halfway. There's another 8 years, 9 years left. So she knew that this was the time. That's why she was getting everybody together and doing that one. So, yeah. So I'm not saying all this to say that she was something beyond everybody's capability or anything. This is a reference to saying that everybody can be like that. It's not just that she was the only person who could do that. But the relationship is what matters. So both the outside life, which you see, which is very active, there's also an inside life. Both has to complement. Many people have either the inside life without the outside, but many people are outside without the inside. But it's very, very difficult to find somebody who's doing both. So that's a very high standard of life. and I don't think I can even come close to it. So to me, that's what she's always given. There's always outside life which your light has to shine. So that is always there. That has to be there. But there's also a light inside. That light has to connect to God. And those two aspects when come together, that's a perfect life. So I look at mom as a good example of how people should live. And I'm hoping that I can at least live up to that standard. So thank you all.